Hey guys, what is up? It's Ben, and we're just gonna continue our Dirty Split playthrough. So we got to Vegas, uh, living the high life, met some girls, just trying to solve a murder, everyday things, everyday stuff. Um, so we're just gonna keep doing that. Oh, I don't want to go back anywhere yet. Go ahead and call.
Who should I call?
Go for Sam.
Detective Angstrom, LA.
Hello, Sam. Have you gotten the exact numbers and addresses of the phone calls?
Not quite. That'll take a while longer.
Okay.
I gotta go. See you, Sam.
See you later, Al.
Alright, so... Ooh, can I get it? There we go. Let's just go ahead and go. Wait, maybe... Since I moved from a new computer, I haven't done all of the
Who
things.
should I call?
So I'm gonna have to probably call Genevieve
Vanderbilt
again.
residence.
Good evening.
Mr. Bat, how is the investigation progressing?
It's coming along. Right now, I'm following a lead in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas? Mr. Baxter, you're supposed to get my Walter out of prison.
I could
Not to engage in gambling at my expense.
I could win you millions of
Sure, this
dollars.
is not a
I hope you
leisure
know that.
I certainly hope so. Have you unearthed anything yet?
I have reason to believe that one of Dr. Bedford's patients is somehow involved in his death. I'll report to you right away once I have further insight.
Very well, please hurry. I can't even bear to think what my Walter is going through in prison.
Oh, he's fine. Trust me.
How are you and your daughter?
All our hopes rest on you, Mr. Baxter. Please hurry with your investigation.
Yeah, okay.
I have to go. Goodbye, Mrs. Vanderbilt.
Goodbye, Mr. Baxter.
Just realized that's the logo for the company that made this, for the group that made this, I should say. Don't know if it's, I think it's a company. I don't want to insult them by saying they're not, because most likely they are.
You gave
So,
that waitress's derriere
Let
quite...
me, is there anything, hold on a second. Oh, I've made a fatal error. Because there's,
I can't fly. I've got...
I missed a crucial piece of evidence, I think. Something
I
that's
saw the
required
look
for
you
to
gave that girl in
progress.
Paradiso.
Maybe. Maybe I learned something.
I'd better leave it to his work.
Where were you last night?
It was poker night with the guys.
Madame, monsieur, s'il vous plaît.
Who is this Louise that's calling all the time?
She's my accountant.
Madame, monsieur, s'il vous plaît.
Okay.
Who gave you those flowers over there?
You are quite inquisitive.
That's my job, madame.
Chris gave me those flowers. He brought them to our second evening together.
Quite unusual for a surgeon to bring his patients flowers, especially if he lives so far away.
Chris and I met here in the lobby by coincidence. Well, that must have been about a week ago.
What was he doing in Las Vegas?
He said he had some business in the casino. Somehow, Chris seemed different from how I remembered him.
Different how?
Well, at first he didn't even react to his own name and hardly recognized me. It was just as if he'd never seen me before.
Ooh.
I can't imagine anyone forgetting you, madame.
Oh, Mr. Baxter. Flattery will get you everywhere. But when he realized that I knew him, something must have clicked. He was so tough, so demanding an animal, completely different from how I knew him from his practice in L.A. He was ravishing, so strange, so new, so exciting.
Ooh,
And I completely forgot myself.
that's right.
Well, he wanted to see me the following night. We went out to dinner. He gave me flowers. And soon after that, we went to my penthouse and spent the night.
When was the last time you saw Dr. Bedford?
2 days ago. He said he needed to go back to LA to attend to an urgent matter. Then he left quite quickly. Over the course of the week, he became cooler and more distant. I had the impression he had gotten all he wanted ever since I brought him to my penthouse. It seemed like I just didn't matter to him after that. I have to say, I was
Something's
glad
going
he was
on
gone.
here.
Oh, that must sound terrible now. Of course, I'm not glad he's dead. How did it happen anyway?
He was slain in his practice.
Oh God, by whom?
That's what I'm here to find out.
That's right. That's what he's here to find out. That's what I want to know.
Was
That's
there
what you wanna
anything
know.
else that seemed unusual
everyone
about
wants to
Dr.
know.
Bedford?
As I said, he was completely different. So secretive.
Secretive.
He refused to tell me anything about his work. He also refused to say where in Vegas he was staying when he wasn't with me.
Okay.
Thank you for now.
So. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Maybe. I don't think there's anything else that's gonna. Go ahead and look at the skyline. I
Exciting,
guess.
shimmering, colorful. Definitely no sight for epileptics.
Jeez. Alright. A little,
And what about Rosalie?
She's my mother.
Madame, monsieur,
S'il vous plaît. There's nothing else I can talk to her about, right?
Hello, Miss
Yeah.
I gotta.
C.
So there might be might be able to get
Who should I?
Detective X.
Hello, Sam. Have you
ooh, that
gotten the
means I
exact
got
numbers and
something.
addresses of the phone calls?
Actually, I do. Finally. What do you need?
Do you have the Las Vegas number that made calls to Bedford late at night?
Wait a second. Here. 555-2371-1954. It's the Rainbow Motel, just east of Las Vegas.
Is that the only number from Las Vegas?
Yes, the only one I have here.
Thanks, Sam.
Okay.
I gotta go. See you, Sam.
See you later, Al.
Alright. Let's go. Reception is where I want to go.
Hello.
Hi, darling.
My
Oh
name is
boy.
Baxter. I'm a private investigator.
Oh boy.
I gathered that much.
How so?
Darling, gray suit and stress lines? Oh, you must either be a salesman or a private dick. And you don't have a suitcase full of merchandise, so that leaves just one option. My name is Jose, by the way, but all my friends call me Chi-Chi.
Okay. Jose.
Everybody is Chi-Chi's friend, honey.
Okay. Chi-Chi. Did anyone by the name of Bedford check in here last week?
No,
Are you sure?
absolutely sure. I never forget a name. I'm even better at remembering faces, especially when they're as cute.
Please, no. I think I may have just thrown up in my mouth a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay.
Are you sure there was no guest by the name of Bedford here?
I already told you, darling. Men never
That's
listen.
right.
I gotta go.
Ciao, darling. Come back soon.
Okay, so I think, look at the poster.
Yet another poster for Madame Ferrot's show. She seems to be a full-blown star.
She's not a star. Darling, Ferrot is a goddess. I've seen her fabulous show 12 times already. Oh, The things I would do for an autograph.
Why don't you go and get one?
Pharaoh doesn't sign autographs, and she makes no exceptions.
Hello? I got...
Ciao, come back soon.
Okay. I gotta somehow make her give me an autograph or something.
And what about Rosalie?
She's my mother.
Madame, monsieur, s'il vous plaît.
Wish there was an easier way to get up to the floor. But at least it doesn't
You
take
gave
too
that
long once you
waitress
found all the
exterior
steps down.
Quite a good look.
I was looking at the.
Would you sign something for me, please?
What exactly?
A written...
Oh, well, of course.
Thank you for now.
That was easy.
Who is this Louise that's calling all the time?
She's my accountant.
Madame, monsieur, s'il vous plaît.
So we're gonna go over to the Rainbow Motel. Give the creepy guy oh, there it is.
Why should I give him that?
Oh.
Yet another... She seems to be... That must be the Polynesian god of cross-dressing. Jose Pantoso.
Call me
Hello?
Hi, darling.
I gotta...
Come back.
It's gotta be, maybe I can fly back now and get that thing that I remembered that I'm supposed to have.
I can't... I've got some...
What in the world am I supposed to do? Hold up. Let me, call somebody. I don't
Who should
know.
I call?
Go Vanderbilt, I guess.
Vanderbilt residence, good evening.
Good evening, Mrs. Vanderbilt. This is Al Baxter. How are you and your daughter?
All our hopes rest on you, Mr. Baxter. Please hurry with your investigation.
Had Dr. Bedford been to Las Vegas any time last week?
Please hold the line for a second, I'll ask. Denise says he was in Los Angeles all week. He wouldn't have had time to go to Las Vegas.
Thank you.
Oh, you know
I have
what?
to go. Goodbye,
I
Mrs.
think-
Vanderbilt.
Goodbye, Mr. Baxter.
I think I know what to do. Should have thought of that earlier. He keeps saying he doesn't know who person is.
Do you recognize this man?
There we go.
Yes, that is Mr. Lloyd, room number 36.
Lloyd, huh? When did Mr. Lloyd check in here?
He arrived 2 weeks ago and hasn't checked out since. His belongings are still in his room.
I'd like to have a look around in room number 36.
It's not that simple, darling. Mr. Lloyd is still renting the room, and he's a very loyal customer
That's
of
right.
ours.
It's an emergency. Whatever I find in Mr. Lloyd's room could decide the fate of an innocent man.
We're all guilty of something,
Oh
darling.
boy.
Is there any way
Really?
I can change your mind?
If you're talking about money, honey, then no. Chi-Chi is not for sale.
I'd have to say I don't blame you for that. I wouldn't buy you.
Would you let me into Lloyd's room if I managed to get you an
boy.
autograph from Madame Ferreau?
Honey, If you do that, the room key won't be the only thing you'll get from me. I'll bathe you in my eternal love and gratitude.
The key will do just fine.
Thank you. Yep, that's what I wanted to
I
hear.
gotta go.
Okay.
Ciao, darling.
And the
Come back soon.
okay, and I need the autograph.
Here, an autograph by Madame Ferrot herself.
That's right.
Oh, it's her! Madame Ferrot's handwriting, my goddess! Oh, what a pity.
What is it?
That's not my name on the autograph. This isn't for me after all. Oh, woe is me. This surprise isn't half as good now.
Are you kidding? So I don't have the room key. I gave away a free autograph. What kind of crap is that? So maybe I don't know if I can get her to actually sign an autograph. Maybe
I saw the look you gave that girl at the
what I have to do.
That girl was a guy, dear.
Madame, monsieur, s'il vous plaît.
Okay.
Could you have gaped any more obviously at the dancer outside?
There we go.
I was looking at the performance posters, dear.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Right. Oh, and whereas could you sign something for me?
Thank you for now.
So I can't.
Thank you for now.
What kind of crap is that? What am I supposed to do now?
Could you have gaped any more obviously at the dancer outside?
I was looking at the performance posters, dear.
Madame,
Maybe I can get her to sign something.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Bat.
Could you...
I'd love to. Who should I...
Chi-Chi.
Here you go.
I gotta go. See you later.
See you later.
Can I get her like re-sign this now?
And what about Carlita? I caught her kneeling in front of you.
She was helping me remove a stain from my pants.
Madame, monsieur, s'il vous plaît.
Okay. So can I get her to sign this now? Maybe I just gotta give that to him. Oh, there it is.
Would you sign some...
What exactly?
A written...
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you for now.
Alright. So
And
It's
what
made
about
out to him.
Rosalie?
She's my mother.
Madame,
and it's got her
monsieur,
signature
s'il vous
on it.
plaît.
So it should work. I hope. Else I don't know what the heck to do. Okay, there.
Here.
Oh, with a...
I'm afraid
Blah,
that'll
blah,
stay
blah,
a secret.
blah, blah, blah.
How can I ever read a massage?
No, give me the room key.
How about the key to Lloyd's room?
Why, certainly, darling. Anything for you. Here.
Thanks.
And you're sure you don't want a massage?
Yeah. Yep. I'm very sure that I don't want a massage. So it's room 36. Okay. Oops. Let's do this again. Sounds like some gunshots going on from up there. Okay.
That's a page. It has the practice. This must be the. Why would Dr. This just does. The suitcase of our Mr. Lloyd is still lying on the bed. Apparently, he left in a hurry, or only intended to be a short trip.
So let's see.
If it was Dr. Bedford who posed as Mr. Lloyd, then he won't mind anymore if I have a look inside. What have we here? Plane tickets from New York to Las Vegas, used 2 weeks ago, and a return ticket to New York, which is dated for next week. Business cards, issued to Giorgio Castafiore, owner-manager of the Vava Voom bar in New York City.
That's right.
I wonder what Dr. Bedford was doing in New York, and what is his connection to this Castafiore guy? I should fly to New York and follow the lead to the Vava Voom bar.
Should I?
Oh, there's more here. A writing pad with the motel's own paper. I'll take that, too. Nothing important left in the suitcase.
Okay, so I think I need to use this on the... Where's the writing pad with the tickets, business cards? Oh, there it is.
Right. There. Now the writing should be legible.
Ooh, goody goody. Go ahead and, although I probably didn't need to do that. Let's go. Okay. Look.
This is a writing pad from the Rainbow Motel. Someone jotted something down here. McC 169316. I wonder what that means. These are plane tickets for the outward flight was 2 weeks ago, and the date for the return flight is set for next week.
So I guess I'm just gonna go to New York then, maybe? See, it's McCarran.
The night sky contrast.
We're gonna look
This is a
at it.
right. Someone
What do you mean you wonder what that means? I know what it means. It's not that hard to figure out.
I better have a look at the. Maybe there.
Okay. Wow. It's a long flight.
Hello.
What's your poison? Martini? Bloody Mary?
I'm not here for the drinks. I have a few questions. Do you know a Dr. Christopher Bedford?
Never heard of him.
Are you sure?
I don't remember every patron's name. And people don't exactly wear name tags around here. Our patrons don't talk much anyway. You might want to take a leaf out of their books.
Maybe, maybe not.
Do you know a Giorgio Castafiore?
Joe, of course I know him.
What's your connection to him?
He's the owner of the Vava Voom. I'm the barkeeper at the Vava Voom. You do the math.
I have to go. She's talented and scantily clad. A winning combination. The gentlemen are entranced by the young lady's performance.
We'll go ahead and look at that.
The picture shows two men. The one on the right looks like Dr. Bedford without his glasses. The caption reads, Joey and Uncle Johnny, 1958. Uncle Johnny? I don't feel like to. Well, I'll only call Mrs. Van. New York, New York. It's a hell of a town. The Bronx is up and the Battery's down.
Is it? Or is it the opposite?
He doesn't seem very talkative.
Let's show him a gun.
No way.
Well, that didn't work.
Do you recognize this man?
That's Joe.
Joe?
Joe Castafiore. He owns this bar.
Are you sure? Take another look.
Mister, of course I'm sure. You see the photo over there on the wall? That's Joe. What do you want from him anyway?
It's about a matter in a police investigation. I can't divulge any details at this point.
Okay. No, I haven't even looked at this.
That's a page from the brochure.
Oh, yeah.
The practice. This must be the.
Let's see. Ooh. Something's happening.
Yeah, it's me, Leo. That cop just came around here. Joe's dead. Pretty sure, yeah. He had a photo of Joe with him. It looked like he'd been iced. Yeah, I'll do that.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
I'll only call Miss. I'm not done. First, I'll have to find out. Hello. When was the last time you saw Mr. Castafiore?
Okay.
Haven't seen him in a while. Which is not unusual, seeing as Joe is hardly ever around anyway.
Doesn't he have to take care of the bar?
Sex sells. Business takes care of itself with not half-naked girls dancing around.
Where can Joe usually be found?
He travels a lot. Never know where. Listen, it's not my job to monitor his life. That's what he's got a wife for.
Oh? Do you know where I can find Mrs. Castafiore?
Over in Jersey. Newark, I think.
Interesting.
I have to go.
I don't think he likes me. At all.
Somebody made quite a mess here. Probably kids from the neighborhood who wanted to cool down a little.
Maybe.
Yeah, what is it?
Hello, Mrs. Castafiore. My name is Baxter.
So, what do you want?
I'm here because of your husband.
Joe, what's he done now?
There's no easy way to say this. I have reason to believe your husband is dead.
Nonsense. Nothing knocks that old bastard over. And you're not kidding me that easily. You need to come up with something better than that. Now scram.
What a brutally honest young lady. And so polite.
Maybe I have to show her the picture of
Hokum. Hello? Hello? A sturdy...
Hey, what's this all about? You can shove that...
Look closer at the picture, Mrs. Castafiore.
Joe? Is that Joe?
That's right. That's your husband. The police took
the
this photo
plot
this morning.
thickens.
So it's true. The old fool did get himself killed after
That's right.
I have a couple of questions, if that's okay with
It's
you.
not.
Aw, it doesn't matter now anyway. Come in.
You don't seem to be too bothered by your husband's death.
Aw, you know, basically, it's no surprise to me, and I've seen it coming for a long time. I just didn't think I'd learn about it this way. From a complete stranger.
What do you mean you've seen it coming?
Joe's as hot-headed as they come. The moron often got. Most of the time, he barely managed to get out of them. This time, he apparently didn't. I always told him to keep his fingers off all this monkey business. You think he'd listen to me?
What monkey business?
Well, that's hardly a secret around here in this neighborhood. Joe takes on an assignment now and again from Uncle Johnny.
So it's a family business then?
Family? Heh. You could put it that way. Uncle Johnny ain't really Joey's uncle, of course. But they're all a part of the same honorable family.
Does that mean your husband was entangled in mafia activity?
Well, not exactly entangled. He used to run an errand here and there for Uncle Johnny. Good money. But nobody pays that kind of money if the work ain't dangerous somehow. So I tell him, Joey, I say, Joey, don't just... And he just walks right out of here, that damn good-for-nothing stubborn fool.
What kind of errands?
Uncle Johnny is kind of a big shot over in New York. Belongs to some group of investors who put a pile of money on a couple of casinos down in Nevada.
That's right.
And Joe was something of a courier. Every couple of months he'd fly to Las Vegas to collect the casino's earnings. Always without attracting attention, so no one would get suspicious and greedy. He said he'd always store the money in a locker at the airport when he was there. Totally inconspicuous.
A locker at the airport.
So,
so has anyone ever
finally
gotten greedy?
got it, maybe.
Not just once. Joe just can't shut his big yapper. He even got himself shot one time because some guy wanted to grab the money for himself. The damn fool. It all caught up with him after all. I told him 1,000 times. He just shrugged me off, the bastard.
I get the feeling that she does not like her husband. Yeah, that, somehow doesn't surprise me.
When was the last time you saw your husband?
Doesn't sound like a
Couple of
great
weeks
guy.
ago, maybe a month. Listen, I don't know exactly. It's not important to me anymore. The bastard had a different girl in every city and had been that way for a long time.
Then why did you marry him?
Good question. I can hardly remember myself what it was that attracted me to him in the first place. I should have listened to my mother. She always told me I deserved someone better.
Okay.
Do you know a Dr. Christopher Bedford?
Nah. Should I?
Dr. Bedford looks like the spitting image of your husband. Do you know if Joe might have had a brother?
Nah. None that I know of. And I'm certain that no one from Joe's family has ever seen a college from the inside.
Could it be that Joe led a double life? Maybe his real name wasn't even Giorgio Castafiore.
Listen, mister. Just what are you trying to insinuate?
I think you
Joe
know.
may be a scumbag, but he is and still remains Joe. If you want proof, look over there in the cabinet. All of Joe's papers are in there.
I have to go. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Grocery list, newspaper clippings, a diploma from a manicure studio. Aha! There's a birth certificate. Sure enough, Joe really is Joe. Or rather, Giorgio Antonio Castafiore. This is interesting. Joe had a twin brother. Identical, in fact. The twin brother's name isn't mentioned on here, but I bet his name today is Christopher Bedford. And I bet he's alive and kicking, too.
The plot thickens. Maybe I can... No, that's it.
I have to...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's some player from the Yankees. The picture even has his autograph on it.
Yeah, Joe is nuts about all this baseball crap. How can anyone stand that stuff without being drunk?
Lady, I don't even know.
The TV guide for the next few weeks. I doubt it's better than the last one. Or that it'll ever be better.
What are you talking about? TV Guide is great. Okay. So...
If the murder victim isn't Bedford, but I'm afraid it would take them... Mrs. Maybe I'll find out...
Yeah. Let's go to Vegas again, please. Okay. So we need to look at this.
This is a writing pad from the Rainbow Motel. Someone jotted something down here. McSee, 169316. Wait a minute. Joe's wife said he always had a locker at the airport when he was in
That's right.
Vegas. McSee. That could stand for McCarran
Oh,
Airport.
really?
Meaning 169 could be the number of the locker, and the rest is the combination.
Wow. Who'd have thunk it?
Number 169. This is it. What do we have here? An empty bag. There are some dollar bills left in it. Looks like someone was in a hurry. There's more. A newspaper from 2 weeks ago. That must be Joe's travel literature, which he left here. A baseball magazine, and a few full of scantily clad women. Yep, definitely Joe Castafiore's. What's this? A travel catalog. Quite heavy. Somehow this seems out of place. I wonder if someone else put it here. Let's see. Joe was assigned to take the money from the casinos to New York, but he never got round to doing that, and now he never will. It was in Dr. Bedford's office that I found the piece of paper with the locker combination on it, or what was left of it. And now Joe's dead, and the money's gone. I'm getting the impression that the good doctor isn't so clean after all. Anyway, I need to find out where he is.
That's right. Alright, well, I think it's time to end this one. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I really like playing through this game. It's a really, really good game. It's starting to get super duper interesting. I downloaded actually quite a few games. So we'll be playing those once I'm finished with this one. So thanks everybody for watching. If you liked, leave a rating. And if you want to see more, subscribe. I will see you all next time.